What's up, everybody? And today we're going to be looking at Liberated, a noir art style comic that's set into the not too distant future where the government has taken control of all of society's social media and controls and watches over them through these actions. And the Liberated are the resistance group against them, trying to expose the government for what they are. The main game has 4 chapters to it, or 4 comic books is the way they like to lay them out, showing both sides of the conflict between the officers and the Liberated. On top of that, they've also released 2 new free DLCs that give you different perspectives for different people. Now, in all honesty, it really has a great premise going for it. It has a lot of potential to be something good, but in some portions, the writing falls just so flat. There wasn't much substance to it, or the way that they had some characters interacting with other characters didn't seem fluid, didn't seem right, and there really wasn't a whole lot of character development for all the characters, so you really couldn't get much into understanding or even empathizing with them. And then there's gameplay. Simple enough, gameplay-wise, you're just going to be going from panel to panel, either shooting enemies, going to the objective, or solving different puzzles. And I think this is one of the most difficult things to do, especially if you're trying to make a grounded, real-world style comic book, because there's not a lot of platforming. You're running from one side of the building to the other side of the building, and there's not much variation, so there's not a lot of details in combat. It gets really boring and really quick when you're just sitting there walking down the road, and you just shoot somebody in the head one time, that's it. Your pistol is almost like a sniper rifle, but at the same time, all you really have to do is just walk down the road with your gun drawn the entire way and just pop headshots, and that's it. That's basically all your combat is, so it falls really flat in that. Now, the puzzles in the game are really good. I think the only issue that I have with them is when you first encounter them, the description or the tutorial on how to actually complete them is very vague, and you're really up to yourself and trial and error to figure out how you're actually supposed to go about these puzzles. Maybe with a small video tutorial in the game or just a little bit more description when you're looking at the puzzle may have fixed that problem, but that just wasn't the case, and that's sad because the puzzles were really good. I just wish it wasn't frustrating the first time you had to go through. And like I've already touched on before, the art. Now, with again the noir style that they're going for, it is usually a very interesting and a unique way of going about designing your game. And to be honest, in times, it does look great in this game, but it seems like it's not reaching its full potential. And really, it may have something to do with it being in this comic book style paneling. And it doesn't show its full potential due to the environments that the levels take place. Some are taking place in rainy, small little corridor streets or in sewers. Usually when you think a noir style gameplay or, artwork, you don't think of sewers. You think of the classic noir style where it's big cityscapes and maybe some dark alleyways like they have in this game, but a good portion of this game is really set in sewers or in buildings that are being destroyed and blown up. So it just really didn't feel like the art style completely matched the tone of the game. So really, all in all, this game had a lot of great potential, but it didn't execute everything perfectly. There's small minor flaws that really just take the game from possibly could have been really good to honestly just mediocre. And I really can't recommend this game. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a small following that does like this game, but I can't get behind the story writing, and I really cannot get behind the gameplay. It is just monotonous and it's boring, and I'm just wanting to get through the chapter just so I can hear the story real quick. But if you guys are interested in the game, I am going to leave a link down below with the 6 chapters, with the 4 in the main, the 2 DLCs. You'll probably get, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 hours, I would say. So for $20, that's not a bad deal, but I still feel like the content that's in these pages is not really worth it for me. But thank you guys for watching this video all the way through. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment down below if there's any games that you want us to check out, or if there's something we can do better of the channel. We're always looking for constructive criticism. And like always, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and have fun.